Hello and welcome to Gex Enter the Gecko. This is one of my favorite 90s games. It comes from the same people that worked on Pandemonium 2, and I really loved that game as well. I love how the beginning of the game starts you through like all these little sections. So you're playing this gecko named Gex who to me seems like a parody of the Gecko, and in the first game he gets stuck in a TV by some kind of roach, and he has to find his way out. In this one, I think he is told to go back for a substantial amount of money or something. All of the levels in this game parody some type of genre, and I think that's super cute.
To see the world as Keith Richards does.
He also, throughout the game, lets out these little quips. They range from cute to annoying. It's a 3D platformer, a la Mario 64. In fact, I am pretty confident that this game was really trying to emulate that. I don't know if there's an option to like turn off the quips or make them less frequent, but I'll check it out. I don't even know if they'll be able to be heard with my new configurations with the sounds. These collectibles, if I get 50 of them, I get a life, and they change. I think it's so cool that the collectibles change. It's a cute little like detail that they really didn't have to add. Each level has
Hey, I feel like I'm trapped in Boy George's pants.
Each level has a few missions for remotes. The red remotes are our objective, but there are also white remotes, which we collect by getting, oh, I'm sorry, 30, not 50. It's 30, 40, 50. So, we collect one white remote by getting, if I'm not mistaken, 30 plus 40 is 70 plus 50, 120 of the collectibles, I think. We have the tail whip, we have the tongue. I'm sorry, the camera's freaking out. This game does not have the best camera, and usually when I'm playing this game, I tend to get a little motion sick. I just love all the references. Imagine you're just going about your business and you get crushed by a giant bathtub just falling from the sky. Those TVs will dispense the remotes. Some of them require a little bit more. For example, that TV, I believe, lets out a remote once we collect... once we break 5 purple mushrooms, if I'm not mistaken, and they're all on the screen. Some enemies die when you hit them. Okay, sweet. We're very close to the first white remote. I think I'm going to do these episodes, each one level per episode, which means all of the objectives in one level, so they might run a little long depending on the level. Especially with the levels that have 3 objectives. I don't think any of them have more than 3. Walking on the rainbow! Gex just discovering his prideful self. I do like how varied the theme is within the level. You see all this grass, the waterfall, and then the sudden snow, which is on paper totally inconsistent, but it's a cartoon, or at least the theme it's parroting is the cartoons. I was thinking of doing the horror movie one first, but since this one was the first one we reached, into the hole! Gex likes spelunking in the hole. Ooh, it's rabbit season! Just Gex is the conspiracy theory of the reptilians. They've taken over more than just the human race. That wascally weptilian. We're very close to the objective for the collectibles. I don't know if I'm going to get the hidden remotes on screen because they can be very difficult to find. Do you dispense? Okay, good. The enemies, I think, without any variation, dispense 3 collectibles. so they're going to be our main source of collectibles. And if I'm not mistaken, they respawn if you die. So sometimes in stages that have a lot of, that don't have as many collectibles but have a lot of ground to cover, it makes more sense to just die in certain places that are dense with enemies. Okay, now that I have all of the collectibles, now that I have the white remote for the collectibles, I'm going to be ignoring I'm gonna be ignoring the collectibles for the most part. If I collect 50 more, it's another life. How are you not dead yet, sir? That was like 5 hits. Since this was the closest objective to do, I might as well go back. Okay, so I did the objectives out of order. I was supposed to be going to the rock, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that is the exit of this part. So instead, I'll be going down here and collecting my prize for the Elmer Foot Massacre! I'm sorry, copyright. For the Hunter.
My secret friend.
The Olmi Fed. The feds are onto the weptilians! With their cartoonish bullets. This is just all propaganda. For defending the reptilians. They're just trying to help us by swaying the human race in a good direction. They've been here for so long. Okay, I will always be trying to save, just in case something happens with the game, because I've had really bad experiences before. I've spoken about, if I'm not mistaken, one of my other playthroughs about how in a different game in Final Fantasy, I lost discs worth of progress because the emulator crashed and the memory card erased itself. Confusion, change, nowhere in Destiny. This is like a commercial for basically any product ever in America. It promises you change in Destiny and just gives you nowhere in Confusion. And it's all just so quickly shifting that it only gives you the vaguest hint of maybe this product will ease my existential suffering. I do believe this game has some sort of like parody, satire message about TV, but it also pays homage to it. Maybe it's not that deep, maybe I'm just overthinking it. I do think that this would be the closest to an American variant of that Gecko. And it's really cute that this game makes reference to like a wealthy uncle, which very much might be the Gecko. Why are smiley faces in video games so terrifying? Maybe I'm just still psychologically recovering from Flowey. I mean, it's a hard path. I don't trust anything cutesy anymore in video games, and that is solely due to Flowey. I'm sorry for the camera rolling. It's going to be... Sorry. Ugh. I struggle sometimes with the buttons as well, because there's a kung fu kick that you activate by holding down one of the left or right triggers and then jumping. But if you don't do it fast enough, you'll just go back into crouching animation, and that can throw you off. Ugh. Alright, we're at the teetering rock. Okay, I think I know where the hidden remote in this level is, but I'm not going to be like going out of my way to find it, because if anything, I could just find it off screen, which might make more sense.
It's hill time.
I'm considering also, I'm considering doing the bonus levels in their own episodes, or if I should just do them on screen. I will definitely decide that once I unlock my first one, which I don't know how many white controllers is needed. I think it's mutable. So, like, we'll see. Hard head area? You've heard of helmets, but never hard heads. Just thinking of the Thing traversing this area. You just need to splay him over your arms like like an umbrella or like a raincoat or something. Okay, that's where I thought it was. As this is one of the first 2 levels, you know, not really expecting the game to go super complicated with its hiding locations. Gex has taken all the mushrooms and has jumped into the TV! This is the only way you can convince him to eat his vegetables! In the cartoon world, they taste like bubblegum. Orange flavored. Ugh. I don't know if I'm a fan of orange flavored anything, especially if they're like Tic Tac mints. I don't know of any orange flavored bubblegum. What am I saying? It's been forever since I've even chewed bubblegum because I'm afraid of the stomach acids! That's why Gex is green, from all the bubblegum. I'll probably be amassing a lot of lives from this unintentionally. Okay. Because although I've been conditioned to collect everything in a level, it's really extraneous in Gex. Because there is a cap on whether, how useful it's going to be. Oh gosh, where is this other purple mushroom? This game is subtly influencing your children to eat all the mushrooms! Red and purple! Both psychedelic and venomous, or poisonous. Ow. Oh, I hate that, the bonking mechanic. I don't know who started it. I think it was probably Mario 64, but like... I hate whoever thought it was a good idea. Like, yeah, sure, it adds to the challenge, in a sense, but when the challenge is fighting against your controls, you done goofed. Where is this mushroom? Oh god. I'm not quite motion sick, but I know I'm gonna get there. And I'm gonna get there real quick, because the camera rolling in this game just gets me. Back on the rainbow! Maybe I should ask the pride flag. No! Get back here! Alright, we got all the mushrooms, now we can go inside the TV. Don't try this at home, kids. Not even if you're in Denver. Ah! I should really start swatting those. I'm used to games that give you more leeway with the enemies and what they're doing. Alright, that was the this level. I don't think these levels have any particular order to them. I forgot what this level was called, but Out of Tune, that's what it's called. My brain is out of tune right now. I will see you guys on the next one.